Hello, friends. Good morning. I'm your host, Chandrakant, and welcome to this live stream of Akulmach Live this Sunday morning. We have a very interesting subject today, which is about, uh, you know, uh, the real estate industry looking for captive customers in the form of NRIs. And it's a very interesting subject, especially targeting the developers and real estate players in India who can actually look at finding customers across the pond overseas, specifically in the North American region. And to discuss this subject, I will be joined by Smiley because this program is called Smilecast. So, without further ado, let's welcome Smiley. But before that, a word on the sponsor of this stream, which is sponsored by Boat. As you know, the Boat is a manufacturer of the world class, uh, you know, uh, devices for mobile as well as for PCs. The link is given in the description. Do check them out. All right, let's proceed further and let's welcome Smiley to this live stream. Hello, Smiley. Welcome from Dallas into India. Welcome so much. So over to you, Smiley.
Greetings to everyone. Thank you so very much for joining us. Yes, I always keep waiting. When is my show on this platform? It's an amazing. Keep joining and keep sharing and liking and keep pouring on. Your feedback means a lot to me. Greetings to everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. We are back with a very, very interesting topic. So before any further delay, if you would like to have yourself, your property, or you are a real estate, property dealer, you have any estate, this is a bundle of opportunity for you because of one reason. I think he can explain you what could be the best reason. Why are we talking about this topic today? Over to you.
Excellent, Smiley. So we always look forward to welcoming you on our platform. And today's stream is all about investment. It's all about how you can grow, how both sides people, especially Indians, the Indians who are living in the US and the Indian who are running the real estate development companies in India can have some sort of collaboration with each other. So I think let's move on to the first introduction section, which is you can tell briefly where is the opportunity, and since it can be timed very well with your India visit, which is happening in next 1 or 2 weeks. So Smiley, can you tell us what is the opportunity for the real estate developers from India?
Absolutely. Thank you so very much. I thought of bringing this topic because of my upcoming visit. I am being blessed and I'm looking forward. Not only we are, I mean, I'm not trying to say that only the property dealers and the realtors can get in touch with me through this channel. It is not like that. I'm coming to meet each and every individual because coming to my own country is nothing, I can't express my feeling. So when I come this time, I thought of bringing this opportunity for every realtors, big or small or in startup, any kind of property, to get it branded over here in the United States. Understanding the fact that today I stand with the blessing of all of you as a global ambassador. So I champion not only on various aspects, but bridging connections between India and United States is my firm purpose. Not in terms of only realtors, we are upcoming because moving forward with my schedule, with my trip. So let me tell you that when am I going to be here in India among all of you? It will be from July 25th onwards for a period of time. So every show we will bring up something or the other, because that is my mission this time, that how I can bring a lot of collaboration, a lot of opportunities for everyone. Particularly, we are talking about the realtors today, to have a setup discussion, reach out to us through this channel, or get in touch with this channel directly, or else you can get in touch with me directly, that what I can bring or I can do to make your brand, no matter what, your property, your whatever, the land, whichever you have, to bring to United States among our Desi community. Because that way it's not only I'm trying to bring, but at the same time, it's a kind of collaboration which I would love to bring from not only from United States, of course, my community over here, they can benefit, because everyone is just looking forward for great deals. So why don't I take this opportunity, being here, that open platform for all of you to come and get this grand opportunity to move forward, what I can do and I can add value, and how we can bring these estates, whatever is it, land, estate, property, for our Desi communities in United States. And for that, I become as a person, a way of communication between all of you. So reach out, and that's my voice to everyone, particularly to the realtors today.
Excellent, Smiley. I think this is a great opportunity for the real estate developers, as well as the people who have the property and they are developing it. There is a captive audience, captive client base that you bring along with yourself, and these captives people are basically making their own revenue outside the country. They're making basically name for the country and also for themselves. So in a way, they are the high net worth individuals. So the developer community can tap on this opportunity through you. So going to the discussion, which is, what are the needs of the NRI prospect? I mean, what are the needs? What they are looking for? If you can explain in a few words, because these are the people whom we are going to target, and therefore, what are their expectations? I know for sure that there are a lot of investment opportunities for NRIs in real estate in India, but you can tell from your perspective, because you are based there, how and what people can look for when they actually approach the real estate market in India.
Yes, because let me just tell all of your audiences that standing myself as a global ambassador, I champion for real estate. Last year I was championing for, Dubai properties. There were a show in Dallas, so I was a part. I was being invited, to voice as a PR and to, showcase and meet and greet with, property dealers from Dubai and Dallas. So it was a communication and a networking event and all. So I do champion for real estate, and I have conducted quite a bit of shows and sessions with the real estate, not only from Dubai, but from different parts of the world and all. And I'm a part of various real estate elite dealers, communities, groups here in United States, particularly in Dallas. So my database is huge. So my question and my request, and this it's a kind of an opportunity which I would like to bring when I am visiting India, that I have a database. So particularly the NRIs, the Desi community here, when they are based over here, They always look for something back of their mind. Oh, this year I should buy some property in India. Now let's look, where are the good properties? I mean, I know this is a digital world. Everything is possible on internet and all. But for me, I always believe in one thing. Abundance, lots of information will be available on, if you Google on internet. So long as there is a concept of experiencing, feeling, understanding, and look by yourself, which is very important. Unless it's called seeing is believing. Unless I feel, I don't know. Sometimes we order something, but it comes something on our plate. Oh, I didn't thought this will be like this. So here comes Dr. Smiley, that I would like to visit each and every realtors, developers in India, no matter which part of the city. So I need to visit, I need to look around so that seeing is believing, which I can bring that to my basic community, because that is what is missing. And here my role comes, just like the way I have been doing a lot of real estate expo and fairs and exhibitions and all here in Dallas, like I already mentioned. So here, I mean, we all are so busy. We try to look, and whenever I see in the groups and all, there is always a dire need. Hey, what kind of property? Which property is coming? How many? So, I analyze. I'm a deep diver, and I understand the needs. And like I said, my mission and vision is to serve universe to the best of my ability. So I thought that this is my trip. Why don't I bring something for my own country and serve my own basic community through this channel? Don't you think this is a great opportunity? What do you say?
Absolutely, Smiley. In fact, we have one viewer, Sushant, who has joined us from YouTube, and Sushant is saying, "Welcome, Smiley, to India." So, thank you so much, Sushant, for your comment. If you have any question or if you have any doubt, please use the chat function and post your question, and we will respond immediately. So, thank you so much. Uh, Smiley, you are making a lot of sense, because the personal touch is very important, because it's a question of faith, it's a question of trust, and that is exactly what you bring. A lot of the NRI, because you are part of the network, can rely on you, and therefore, if the real estate people move through you, they will have a very successful conversion ratio. So I think that is a very great value that you bring on the table. Let's move on to the next topic, and that is the regulations. Obviously, there are regulations in place. The Indian government has certain foreign exchange policies, and likewise, the US is an open economy, more open than the US, but they will still have some sort of regulation. So, can you very briefly tell us how regulations will be taken care, especially when it comes to transfer of money, especially paying the installments for buying the property? What kind of help you can provide there?
Well, this is also a very good question, but before I move on to that, I would only, my trip is to make connection. And I always think that you needn't have to be having 100% satisfaction. So this trip, this time, I'm bringing this opportunity for the first time to all the realtors. I mean, there could be discussion, there could be, a lot of ways of meetup and all, and then we can talk about. Because like I said, that I am based in United States and I have my own, company and all. Things are pretty much, easy. Seeing is believing. So I stand as a person, a role model for what I see and what I need to promote. So when I see that, and I would like to do a lot of videos, it will be very, very interesting so that I can, bring those, put that up on the social media and in my Desi, groups over here while I'm over there. I can dive in and I can take those opportunities, and then we move to the next step for the regulation. I know the revenue, the conversions, and all. For that, that needs a very technical and detailing, procedure. For that, we will come to that to the next level. But believe me, let's move to the first step. I want every realtors to get in touch first with us. Give me a tour, because here we believe, in India, I do not know, there is no concept of that. We believe in touring, open house. So bring me to the open house, bring me to tour, and then let me take around and understand the depth, which I can float and put that out. That's my first step. If I start talking about the revenue, the conversion, I know that's very important, but first, let me see, let me, feel, experience the luxury, the properties which India is having. It's been a while I have been, to my own country. And I'm so excited that, I will be experiencing, and then I can bring that, introduce them while I'm staying over there, because it's going to be a long stay in India, because I have to, be in different conferences and seminars, and also, I will be doing that. And then we can talk about the second step of revenue, how the conversions will be taking place, how, one can go beyond. But right now, I'm only thinking of touring the properties, looking, experiencing, and then we will come to the next level. What do you say?
Yes, Smiley. So I think what you're saying is making a lot of sense. However, the property market is always booming in India, and there are very expensive property, very good quality, very good class property being developed everywhere. Um, Now the things have changed quite a bit. Earlier, the development used to happen only in the metropolitan areas. However, now the other cities are also developing lot of great property options in the upcountry and deep down outside the metropolitan area. So the opportunities are many, and I think as you mentioned that the regulatory conditions will be adhered to when they go through you, and NRI will not have any issue of investing in India, and you will also do the due diligence in terms of who's the right property developer, and that is exactly what you are trying to say is that, hey, come and meet me, let me identify if you are the right partner to be promoted in US. I think that's a very good point. I think you are not jumping the gun, you are giving the right message. Let's move on to the next important topic when it comes to investment, and that is the amount of investment that is possible. Obviously there are a huge community, NRI community, and Indians being Indians, they want to basically invest in real estate because it is considered a safe investment. So would you like to throw some information on that aspect, that in terms of where are these NRIs? Are they in East Coast, West Coast, Midwest? Where you have the network? If you can just very briefly, not the entire thing, very briefly, if you can mention that.
Yeah. I will just quickly say, because I'm in a different, parts, whether it is, Northeast or and all, particularly in Dallas, we have a big, huge basic community. And and different kind of associations and all, like I said, that I'm a part of it. So it's a kind of, mix. I cannot say that, towards East Coast, we have more of Desis and all. But right now, what is happening, to tell you the truth, more Desis are moving from California, Philadelphia, New York towards Dallas. So we have more community, and where I am based. So that's a catch for every realtor, that here in Dallas. And that's the reason last year, like I said, that there was a Dallas expo, the Dubai expo and all. So they keep on doing every 2 years and all. So probably they will be coming so the next year and also. That's the reason they try to do it in Dallas versus in California or maybe down in Arizona. You will hardly find and all because in Dallas the community is more based, more NRIs, more Desis, and good money. So we are ready to buy good property. So here is a catch for all the realtors.
Yes, I think the point is very well made. There is a huge community, and especially at your level, you are connected with really high net worth individuals who have the money, as you said, good money, and who wants to basically invest in the real estate market, whether commercial property or residential property. All options are open. See, the next point that we have is the cultural differences, the cultural consideration. Because NRIs have been in the US and they got used to certain way of dealing. So I think that is also important aspect where you can help them bridge the cultural divide, because India has moved on, and if the NRI community have the knowledge or impression of about 20 years back, that is not the case here. So I think just talk briefly about those aspects also, because that is an important aspect.
Culture, yes, like I said, that there are different kinds of communities. Yes, some are purely based that, oh, you are not in that community, you are not in our community. Some kind of thoughts are always there. And some realtors, for example, if there is any developer who is in the down south, he or she would prefer to have an NRI, the Desi community, maybe from Telugu Association or Malayalam association and something like that. They would always give preference. I think so. I mean, if I'm not wrong and all. And that always, and if, for example, I mean, I'm a person, for me, every individual is same. Believe me. So I will not be differentiating the cultural difference and all. But if the realtor is only focusing that, hey, Smiley, what base do you have for this kind of community? I can provide that because I'm connected with all kind of Bangladesh Association, Nepali Association, and then Assamese Association, and then Telugu Association, Tamil Association. So I am well connected and good professionals. When I say that my groups are all high IT professionals, elite, from frontliners, healthcare industry, mostly all of them are from those connections and all. So that will help if any realtor want to tell me that I'm looking for that based community, so I can help with that. But if you particularly ask me, culture for me, everyone is same. I will bring that property to every community and let them decide where they would like to go.
Well, I think, Smiley, the issue happens because whenever there is a person, ethnic person from, especially from the US and NRI, whenever they tend to buy the property, they tend to buy property where their families are located. So if there is somebody who is actually from Kerala, they will tend to buy properties in Kerala. If somebody from Hyderabad region, which is the Telangana, Telugu, they will probably buy the property in Vizag or in Hyderabad in India. So likewise, I think that is why you will not get a situation where somebody is living in from Kerala and his families are in Kerala, but they will end up buying property in New Delhi. That will never happen. So I think that is why this is an important aspect, and we have covered that also. Let's move on to the last topic, which is all right. So the last topic is about the building stronger connections, which is it's not a one-time activity. There's a lot of hand-holding which is required, especially the investment in real estate are typically long-term and quite heavy. So would you like to briefly inform our viewers about how you can build these strong connections between builder community and the high net worth individual in your network?
Well, like I say, that my visits, I keep on visiting, but this time I thought of making this vision in my mind. And when I make some mission and a vision, it goes for a longer run. Like I say, today we are talking about realtors, but I have in mind that not only real estate, business, I would like to bring every brand who wants to get established and get themselves promoted in United States as well. I will do that. So every commitment, every mission, and the vision of mine goes for longer duration, and that's my commitment. I'm not gonna leave. I mean, I'm coming back to state. That doesn't mean that vision, that project is over. This year, my 2024 visit is purely based on branding and bridging the connections, no matter what brand it is, to bring more strength between the two countries. And where not only that, I will bring more and more, brands from US as well, to India also. That opportunity will also come on the long way. So my commitment is firm with no excuses.
Great, Smiley. It was wonderful talking to you today, and I think we can look forward to a great business trip for you. I think you are available after July 25th. So people who are interested in this business opportunity can reach out to us on our channel. The coordinates are given below, and they can also reach out to Smiley on her webpage, which is also given in the description below. So thank you so much, Smiley, for joining us on this Sunday morning.
It was always being a pleasure, to be on your show, because we keep on bringing different topics and, interactive. So keep joining and do share this, because it's a great opportunity, particularly for my country, and where I always believe, no matter how far I go, pride of India from United States will bring more pride to India for Desi communities and bring a stronger bond. Have faith on Smiley and this channel. Get in touch with us. Sooner you can start booking so that I can schedule a trip with all of you. Stay happy, stay blessed.
So, friends, we had a fantastic business discussion with Smiley today, and we are focused on bridging the gap between the NRI community and the builder community. What builder community is looking at selling their property better and faster. That means at a adequate price and quickly. And I think the NRI community can help in their endeavor. So if you are a builder across the length and breadth of India, you can drop a message and we will reach out to you. Smiley will be in India after July 25th, and probably we will have a meeting scheduled. So thank you so much for joining me live. I will catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.